Hey T-Squad, come on in and get comfy. Tonight we're unpacking a legal story where gossip meets the courtroom. Blake Lively says Justin Baldoni and his team tried to wreck her reputation. A judge tossed Baldoni's mega countersuit, and now Lively's lawyers are pulling receipts from the internet itself, including a subpoena to Perez Hilton. I'll walk you through what's actually happening, why creators are suddenly in discovery, and what it signals about the trial ahead. Breathe in, sip slow, let's make sense of this. Blake Lively has a harassment and retaliation case tied to It Ends With Us against actor-director Justin Baldoni, which he denies. Baldoni fired back with a 9-figure defamation, extortion countersuit against Lively, Ryan Reynolds, their publicist, and even the New York Times. A federal judge shut that countersuit down in June, while Lively's case keeps moving toward a jury in early spring of next year. During discovery, Lively's team subpoenaed Perez Hilton for his communications with Justin Baldoni and Wayfarer Studios, think emails, texts, DMs, as they look for proof of a coordinated smear campaign. The subpoenas also went to other high-profile creators, including Candace Owens and Andy Signore. The reporting on the subpoenas broke in early July and lines up with Lively's theory that online commentary wasn't random. She believes it was amplified on purpose. Perez Hilton's response. He says the demand is invasive and that he's moving to quash the subpoena rather than hand over his messages. He's talked about it publicly and has characterized Lively's approach as trying to chill his commentary. In legal filings and in press, he frames this as overreach. Lively's side, meanwhile, points to the sheer volume of his posts about her as relevant context. This isn't about punishing someone for having an opinion. It's about tracing who talked to whom and when. In a civil case like this, lawyers chase patterns. Did a studio or a representative feed talking points? Did any creator coordinate timing, language, or framing? Do messages show strategy around Blake Lively specifically? If those threads exist, they help Lively argue there was an orchestrated campaign. If they don't, that helps Justin Baldoni say the coverage was organic and outside his control. The court decides how broad the fishing net can be, which is why you're seeing a fight over the scope right now. While Perez battles the subpoena, there's parallel friction with other witnesses. Actress Isabella Ferrer, she plays the younger version of Lively's character, accused Baldoni's side of harassment via subpoena tactics, after they filed motions complaining she wasn't cooperating. Baldoni's lawyers say they're just trying to get necessary documents and even offered to exclude her testimony if it avoids delay. It's tense, and it shows how aggressive both sides are getting as trial prep ramps up. Creators like Perez Hilton matter because this case isn't only about what happened on set, it's also about reputation warfare. If discovery turns up links between insiders and outside voices, Lively can argue the online pile-on was strategic, not spontaneous. If discovery comes up empty, Baldoni can argue that commentary was just the internet being the internet. Either way, the judge already cleared the runway by dismissing Baldoni's countersuit and keeping Lively's claims alive. The jury window is set for March next year, which means these subpoena fights are the pre-game and the messages, if they're produced, could become exhibits later. He says the subpoena goes too far and he's taking it to court instead of handing things over. He's talking about it on his own channels and casting it as an attack on commentary. The judge will decide how much, if anything, he has to produce and whether the request gets narrowed or tossed. You'll likely see a ruling on Perez's motion to quash, or a compromise narrowing the subpoena. More discovery skirmishes around witnesses like Isabella Ferrer. A steady drip of filings that set the tone for opening statements in spring. All right. T-Squad, this one isn't just celebrity drama. It's a case study in how social media can become evidence. If you want me to do a follow-up explaining how subpoenas get narrowed and what motion to quash really means in 1 minute flat, say the word and I'll tack it to the next episode. Thanks for hanging out on Dropping the Tea. If this helped you cut through the noise, tap like, drop your thoughts, and share it with a friend who reads filings for fun. Support links and socials are in the description. Stay curious, stay kind, and I'll see you soon.